We're talking about the new rules for radio. 5 rules that make your job writing and producing radio much easier and much more successful. We've covered the first 3. Entertain first, sell second, focus on one big idea, and tell a good story. And here comes number 4. Sound different. Well, you're thinking, how much more vague can you get? Sound different? Actually, it's not as difficult or vague as you think. You see, it has to do with structure. When you listen to radio advertising, note the structure of the spot. Most of them are alike. Dry announcer, announcer over music, dialogue with announcer 2/3 of the way through to do the heavy lifting. Most of them are just alike. So, now that you know what not to do, it begs the question, what do you do to sound different? Well, first, remember this. Radio is a big blank canvas upon which you can paint literally any scene you want. So let your mind wander. You can structure your spot as a 50s-style training film, a high school musical, a movie trailer, a game show, a soap opera, a playground conversation, film noir, a Christopher Guest-style mockumentary, a rap song, dueling voicemails, observations from extraterrestrials. The possibilities are literally endless. The key is to not think of your radio spot as a radio spot. That boxes you into a style. Find a different box. Think of it as anything but a radio spot, and then let your imagination take it from there. Just be sure that you can weave your product into the concept without having to force it. Be sure it's entertaining with relatable characters. That will ensure people will listen. And be sure it sounds different. Give it a structure that will make it stand out from the crowd. If the spot requires an announcer to do some heavy lifting, rethink how the announcer is used. Write short snippets of scenes and then weave the announcer between them. Put the announcer in the foreground of a scene to narrate what's going on in the background, then switch cameras back to your characters for more action. This style also allows you to collapse time, a really nice tool in your radio tool belt. There are myriad ways in which you can make your radio spot sound different. The key, again, is to stop thinking of it as a radio spot and let your imagination go wild. Radio is a big blank sheet of paper, and you have the giant 64-pack of crayons with built-in sharpener. There's no need to restrict yourself to only 3 or 4 colors. Make your radio into anything you want. The potential is there. The right people to produce it are here. You just have to use your imagination to make your radio sound different. Then, when you discover how you're going to sound different, how to create your brand sound, there's a second step. It's kind of like 4A and 4B, and we'll cover 4B next time.